Stir fry is the most difficult food to make and especially to fully automate, requiring several ingredients, several food processing steps, several cooking steps, plating, plate washing, and even the awkward handling of woks, which cook the stir fry. I usually avoid stir fry for these reasons, but banquet halls might just be enough to transform my least favorite food into a fantastic, fully functional food filleting facility. Ooh, look at that banquet hall. Today we are doing stir fry, the legendary hardest thing to automate. 5-star recipe difficulty. It is an absolute behemoth of a thing to try and make, but I'm gonna try and conquer it today, try and get the full automation, probably in a banquet hall context. It's gonna need a lot of stuff. And I'm gonna look at some things that might be useful to bring in. Can I upgrade a microwave here? Maybe not. Okay. Got a lot of like crap in here. Yeah, just a lot of stuff that doesn't really help. Okay, let's just send it. See how it goes. Customers order without waiting. Let's go. Gonna do the normal. Okay. Gonna do the normal setup here. We're gonna use fast mode to make it happen. Okay, as we can see, there's a lot going on. A lot of things a lot of boxes I have to check. This is a difficult recipe, and it's difficult to nail down exactly where I want to put everything, but I think this is probably okay. Man. Okay, you know what? We need to rethink our strategy a little bit here, I think. We do it like this. I'm gonna trust in the process here, try not to make any mistakes. Suppose I don't necessarily need to lock myself in, and I don't think I'm gonna make a lot of calls, so I'm gonna do that. The rare, not completely boxed in kitchen at the start. There's a chance I mess up, and this garbage is here to save me. All right, let's see how day one goes. Very important updates. Housewoman has updated me on the state of our air fryer IRL. We will be getting a new one. Rejoice. Also, as you can see, I'm absolutely getting dominated by just day one here. But boy, do we make some money. So I guess that's the positive. Got like, I don't know, probably about 50 to 100% more money than I do on day one. So at the very least, there's that. Holy crap, a blueprint cabinet. That is nutty. I'm gonna do the thing everybody always hopes that I do and just stuff a research desk to make it more likely that the next day I get a research desk, which will be cool. I'm also gonna buy a plate stack because for the early game, that'll make things significantly better. Starting off with a cabinet is giga good, extremely good, very good. Happy about that. Also gonna stuff this hob. One of the best things I can get to start that'll take some mental load off would be a safety hob, so I don't have to care about the stir fry burning. So we'll see how all of this continues to go. Also, man, like everything is good for, I guess that's the cool thing about stir fry is that pretty much everything is a good upgrade. I mean, I could like honestly maybe sticking the counter might be good, and I could even just buy this hob as like a faster cooking surface, although that's almost a bad thing because I'm cutting the vegetables very slowly. But a workstation would be huge. I have to cut at least one of these for every single order, so that'll be big. But yeah, really good start here. Let's hope that the momentum continues. Wait, am I cooking just carrots in that? What am I doing? Could have gotten one more call off there, but again, make a lot of money just from the food, so I'm not gonna worry too much about that. It's a lot more scary to just lose to having to cook the stir fry and going through the rigmarole to do that. It worked. We got a research desk. We're balling. It raises a good question of where to put it. I suppose over here, this is an absolutely great start. Be upgrading a research desk. Can I squeeze through here? No. Okay, that's fine. Upgrading both a research desk and a counter is really nice. I think I'm gonna save the sink. With an 8 stack of plates, I probably won't be having to do that many dishes. So a sink that works slightly better than the starting sink. I think my thinking is by the time that I want to be using a sink, I'll probably have enough money and space in the blueprint cabinets to actually make that happen. So not a huge priority at the moment. Move these down for now. Give myself that little bit of breathing room in case I need to run out here. And I think we can keep going. Oh, he wants a CB. That might be impossible. We'll see. I think we got it. I think we're good. Yep. All right. CB. Oh, let's go. He wanted the one thing I had made, which I believe is a 1 and 3. They can either want C, B, or C and B. Okay, we already have to make things more difficult. More mess created by customers is a little scary. However, if I can get just a few tables, I can start to mitigate that. I think that is a push to move everything back 1 tile. Okay, scrubbing brush is interesting. There's a lot of cleaning to do. I think I'm just gonna slam that. I feel pretty good about that. I think both of these I want to upgrade. I want a chopping station and I want this to be a copying desk. Blueprint desk is okay, but I think copying desk is just a lot more powerful. Generally speaking, I only have to roll 1 safety hob, for example, to get 2. It's really nice. Also, I need to make sure to do that because then plates will end up here, which I need. So it might be a little messy on this tile for today. Hopefully I can work around that limitation. Oh, I could have gotten that call. Oh well. Oh well, we're rich. We're rich. We're kind of rich. Okay. Another diamond table is great. Keep these dirty animals away from me. Workstation is a great upgrade. Right here, double my cutting speed, I believe. I think hob is next in the pipe. This should be a discount. Yeah, 1 more. That'll be a copying desk. That'll be fantastic. I kind of want the plates actually to be real close. They don't need to be close to here because if I wash, I'm going here. And if I'm plating, I'm here. So it makes sense to just have that. And I can also start to have a little bit more room to place stuff down next to tables, which is very nice. And this is looking pretty beautiful. I could even potentially move everything down 1, but I think this is fine. The issue with moving it down 1, I think if I put this here, it'll cause issues for the table. Oh, it doesn't. Okay. Interesting. Well, maybe later I'll do that. I'll just kind of revel in my extra space for now. Okay, got danger hob. A little unfortunate. All right, this is going pretty well. I'm a fan. Okay, here's the interesting thing. For the first time ever, I think I don't actually need exclusive. I think that charming is just like better. Usually exclusive is really good, but I don't need more money. And queues stopping table patience is good, but I think that customers sit at tables before they're cleared is better because if I get big groups and those tables need all the plates to be cleared, that'll be something to reckon with. And I think that's just a better perk to have. And it means that I can kind of make the table unloading of plates a little bit leaner. And I like that. I also like increased patience overall, I think is good. So we're going charming. So I want just the black floor. I kind of want like the tiled floor. That's like S tier. If I can get it. If not, that's fine. Understandable. Rug is great because I can prevent mess. Wish I got more rugs, honestly. I do need to slam this copying desk today. Maybe I copy the rug. That might be a play. Yeah, if I copy the rug, I could even put a plant here. Although what I could do is just copy the rug and then I kind of like plant in the middle and then just keep copying a rug. It's a little greedy because I don't know, maybe for 2 turns I can copy the rug. I don't care that much about increased patience at the moment. A plant here here is kind of a nice upgrade, at least for the time being. So let's just do that. I'm going to follow my heart on this one. And, ooh, that's a cool wallpaper. Did I get any other floors? I mean, this floor is good. This is definitely like a high B, low A tier floor. I like it. All right, that should be pretty good. Oh, are they going to put their... No, I'm not dumb. Okay, all right, we're fine. We're fine. All right. Pretty good. I don't think I'm gonna have enough money to buy double safety hub and rug tomorrow, which is a bit of an issue. Rug copying plan not quite going. Can I do bamboo? I really don't want to do bamboo. That's so much. Yeah, patience hidden, totally fine. Totally fine. Dining table is decent. I do want a double safety hub today, which means this rug goes, maybe it's a reroll. That'd be crazy this early, but it kind of makes sense. It does make sense. Maybe I reroll both rugs. Also, now that they can't really put mess down, I can put the sink here, which is really nice. Yeah, I think this is a reroll. I even reroll the rug, and I could just go for increased patience next time it rolls around, because there's just so many things I want to get. I'll eventually get level 3 for the aesthetics rounds. There will be plenty of them. Hobs are doing good. Tables are like fine for now. Really what I want, like if I can get the early conveyor, always great. Combiner, I'm gonna need like a trillion combiners. Sinks, there's a lot of good stuff I can get. Oh, I have a sink. Let's not be silly about this. Okay. The other thought is I could immediately go for either metal or fancy tables, which is decent. The number of other hits I have, though, there's so many things that would be good here. Dish rack, any conveyor, combiners, obviously, portioner. There it is. Just snap a smart grabber. Oh my, snap a blueprint. Oh my, yikers. Okay. Wow. Do I ever need a smart grabber versus an angled grabber? Honestly, I want this to be an angled grabber. I think that's better. And for now, the sink, we can wait on it or roll for it later or something. Just don't need it. And we're already copying blueprint desks, which is a absolute gigantic W. I think I can also move like half of all of my stuff down one. Like that, I can consolidate the restaurant just a little bit, which is cool. Okay, and we're just gonna focus on that money. Very nice that I don't have to worry about anything burning anymore. Honestly, customer patience hidden might be really bad eventually. I guess just focus on serving people quickly and hope that gets us all the way there. Okie dokie. Okie dokie, okie dokie. Can I do anything cool? I kind of can, yeah, because I can buy one of these, stuff one of those, and start the rotating grabber buying chain. And what would even be good? Honestly, I need like mixers. That's another thing that's good here. Mixers and multiple mixers even. It's like, what do I even... It's crazy. There's like 10 processes I have, and I'm struggling to find one use for one grabber. Like technically at the start of the day, I can have this grabbed onto the hob, but like that's so minor. Without a combiner, there just isn't good usage for that. Definitely gonna go for a sink. I think this sink will fundamentally change a lot of how I'm thinking about this and how useful a grabber can be. The rest of this stuff is whatever. I suppose I can also start building up tables because I'm gonna want them eventually, I know. Okay, looking really good. Yeah, power sink. I think that's pretty good. Metal table is extremely interesting. Very, very interesting. I think I might just start transitioning to metal table. I need a power sink for now as well. That'll just throw this sink out. Get my other grabber. I can't really afford anything else. I don't have anything else to buy, thankfully. Metal table is very interesting because it means I can start to take sides with impunity. Don't actually have to serve the sides. Although it will be like visual clutter. Without a combiner, I can't really use those grabbers. The irony. Actually, I can. I can automate one thing, which does free up one space, which is pretty cool. It's not that useful, but it's kind of, sort of, kind of cool. And we can continue on our crusade because I do kind of want to get a different sink, at least for to start out with. Level 3. Corn on the cob as a side. Customers can leave food on their plates, which must be thrown out, brother. Brother man. Can that even be automated? Like you put the plate on a combiner next to it. God. Both of these are elite tier. Terrible. Corn on the cob as a side at least has a way out through the metal tables. Picky eaters is something I'll have to deal with forever. So I think we're gonna commit to the metal tables, and just if some jerkwad comes in and wants corn on the cob for the first 4 days, then we deal with that, I guess. Okay. All right, we're doing it. We're getting weird. Either way, we had to get weird. I feel like I'm gonna want just like a bunch of surfaces to put trash on. Ooh, wash basin. Okay, I think that is better than the lowly power sink. These metal tables are going to start to stack up. Honestly, I think now because of that, we push everything back one for the first 4 days, and then we go back to pushing everything forward one, awkwardly, as funny as that sounds, because we can make use of at least one of the metal tables, which can counteract pesky customers ordering things they shouldn't be ordering. Slam down this wash basin here. So this table is going to be an absolute pain, but that's okay, because at least I can ignore their corn on the cob if they so choose to be like that. This also could become a metal table, which will speed this up significantly. So I'm going to try for that. I guess I might as well try for a better sink as well. And then I got to like actually look at what the recipe for this is. Like you need to like husk and then cook here, and then you can, so I can like husk, put it in the garbage, cook here, and then run over and serve it. So for now that's functional. I think also handling the garbage like this for now is kind of nice. Hey everybody, Windows blue screened. So let's see what was saved. Oh my. Hey everybody, big shout out to the great operating system known as Windows. What a reliable and great product. Okay, anyway, let's go fast mode and just try and get everything back to where it was. Man, that's slow. Okay. Well, here's the idea. For whenever these weirdos want corn, we can do that. And then when this garbage fills up, we can just throw it here. And the hope is that I will have enough counter space to never actually need to take out the garbage. So it's very much like a teenage male fantasy of just continuing to pile trash into corners. The other thing that I want is potentially getting another metal table so that I only have to do this for the minimum amount of time possible, which would be fantastic. And I think that's good. All this stuff is here. Gotta make sure my scrubby's available, and then we're good. Okay. Okay, got bar tables. Not useful. It's the aesthetics round. You know, I always imagined myself to be a rich guy when this round came around. I am not. In fact, I'm so poor that I'm just gonna slam this metal table, and we're kind of gonna go back to the Stone Ages, because at the very least, I won't need to serve my customers corn if I do things this way. I will have 2 metal tables. Your sides will be completely ignored. This entire left side of the restaurant, which is a monstrosity, will be ignored. We can go back to the way things used to be 1 round ago, back before my computer crashed. Sad days. Now here's a question. Is it more worth it to buy a... I don't think I want a dishwasher. Is it more worth it to buy a blueprint cabinet today or to buy a grabber today? Fascinating question. I believe a grabber is slightly better, although I've had some runs where I've essentially had too many blueprint cabinets. Or the other way around, I've had too many grabbers recently. Honestly, why don't we just put them in the spin cycle? Yeah, there you go. Dark floor, dark walls, no windows, shut up, serve food, kind of like that. You know, it's a close one. I think I'm gonna go with the cabinet, I guess. My apologies to that rotating grabber. I simply have a lot of them, and I don't think I need them at the moment. Okay, no more corn. We're back to square one, essentially. Transporting plates is a bit annoying, but that'll get better as we get more metal tables. Okay, we can now take any side that we want. That's pretty freeing. I'm dumb. I did not turn off the chairs on that table. Okay, there's one. Everybody get your counters out, start counting. This does also highlight the opportunity for me to turn this into a smart grabber, which actually I might want a few just for dishwasher unloading, so at least that's a little bit better. Can I put this back in the walk? Oh god. Okay, all right, fine. CB and a C. All right, we can do that. Save. Okay. Metal table goes here. We get slightly better room. Kitchen floor protector. Amazing. Although rug is basically the same thing, but it also gives some of that progress. So maybe I don't send that immediately. Maybe I let rugs sort that out. So many things to buy. Okay, 1 more metal table. We're basically out of debt. Basically back to ground zero, which is great. Suppose I start buying these? Yeah, because once I can put this back here, things are going to roll nicely. And then I just want to prevent these from making grease. And I also want to make progress toward level 1 to get more patience. Just trying to think maybe this is slightly better, because now I can squeeze in here. Also makes calling slightly easier. It's good. And I think I do buy this. It's just gonna be kind of nice. Oh, but I actually need to be able to access this, so I got it like that. All right, that should work. That should work. Hey, it's a middle table. Very nice. Oh, I might not have. Let's see if I screwed up where they put their dishes here. Yep, okay. All right, that's fine. That's 2. Everybody gets 2. Common saying. Everybody knows this. All right, take 2. Okay, felt pretty good about that. Give me a side. See if I care. Add mashed potatoes as a side. Couldn't care less. Honestly, I could have taken customers are slowed by messes because I also don't really care about that. Mixer is absolutely cracked. Absolutely excited about that. Super amazing. Awesome. More metal tables. Definitely going to buy one. As time goes on, I can do cool things. Okay, this once again is returning to come down. Throw a rug down here, one more, and we're chilling. Can't afford it. In fact, look at our money. I think technically we need the like stuff to be able to cook potatoes in the restaurant, but we don't actually need to cook the potatoes, if you know what I'm saying. Also, we can go back to this, which is fantastic. We can do this too as a result, which is even more fantastic. That compression of space is beautiful. It's what all true kings strive for, you know what I'm saying? What else am I looking for? I mean, mixer's huge, combiner's huge. Once I get the money to actually do those, I'll be huge. Impossible menu, selling with appliances. Okay, so apparently I also need a sink in the restaurant. Fine. There you go. All right, we should be good. I think conveyor or rapid mixer, both are good. Conveyor mixer, I think, is nice for its ability to compress space. Double broccoli, yo. A little weird. Oh, you want CB and a potato? How about we hold the potato? Is that all right? Actually, I'm not asking. I'm just asserting that's what will happen. Thank you for your business. All right. Very cool. Probably the best day so far. Another mixer. Conveyor mixer. Very cool. It's 120, which means I kind of got to keep the metal tables where they're at for today, which is fine. I maybe also keep these where they're at. Just go +1 on the blueprint cabinets. All right, no longer have to chop broccoli. Big fan of that. And we're just storing up our potential here, I believe. Can buy one more 60 cost thing. I guess that would be the grabber. Also buy a rug to round out this and get more patience. That's actually kind of cool. I do want to get another mixer going in case I want to change course. That should get duplicated. I don't really care if that gets duplicated. For where I'm going, I'm also gonna want, what am I gonna want? One more rug here, one more safety hob is eventually gonna be needed. Some more walks, maybe kind of might be needed. We'll see. We'll see. I think we're doing great for now though. There we go. Slightly more money than the last day. What kind of mixer is this? Another or well, that is just a rapid. Conveyor is great. Kind of want both. Forget how much is a rapid. Also 120. It's 60. That's kind of sweet. Pod stack is extremely awkward. Something I am horrified at the existence of. Not like I ever really wanted a pot stack, but here we are. I can start to do some auto dish stuff. I think I'm gonna get another conveyor mixer here, and that means I could put the plates down here and actually get carrots like up to here or something like this. Seems kind of sweet. Yeah, I think the full auto for this is going to be nasty. It's going to be a lot of moving parts. Can't even afford this rapid mixer. Is this the that's the conveyor? Rapido. I mean, I think we're buying a rug here. It's kind of all we can afford, really, which is fine. Or the rapid mixer. I can't even afford the blueprint cabinet. I think that's, I mean, look at how many freaking blueprint cabinets we have. These metal tables eventually will be good. I can't afford a reroll, which is fine. I do want to secure a hob for the next day. Okay, no more worrying about mess and no more cutting the vegetables is a fantastic world to live in, TBH. I think that means I can do quite a bit more calling. Okay, let's get it going. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, so just do that and we should be fine. Okay, all right. Oh, now I got this. It's such a brain teaser figuring out how to observe everybody. Also, I had a broccoli right there. I could have just given that guy. Whatever, it happens. What perfect ordering. Thank you for that. Wow, I did not make any money today. But we're a 5-star restaurant, so everything's cool. Okay. Yep. I understand. Thank you. Okay. 50% more money or arise. Customers start arriving slightly. Dude, I would take 50% more money over that in a heartbeat. Okay. Worst floor, F tier, flashbang floor, an aesthetics round. Very disrespectful. Don't want a danger hob. Leave those. Metal tables. Don't really need at the moment. Always good to stack up some grabbers, but is there something better I can do with my money? Rapid mixer. I don't know if I want another one, but I'm keeping them around anyway. Blueprint cabinet is something you pretty much always want more of. And they're cheap, so you don't have to think about it that hard. And it's a little awkward because today I can't re-roll for like normal things. I can also copy dartboards for a slightly cheaper thing because I think I won't need more than 3 rugs for as long as I'm personally serving the customers. What I can do is auto unload the dishwasher. By dishwasher, I mean sink, which is pretty good. It does mean we'll have to have a little bit of reforms, which is awkward. I don't love having the rice here. Maybe what I do is I just kick it out one. Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind that. It's a bit of a reach grabbing stuff from here and coming here, but it's fine. Should be worth it for unloading being free, which is awesome. I can slam this rapid mixer just for future proofification, although I do just straight up need metal tables, probably. So that's another thing to think about. Glad to have rapid mixer and conveyor mixer kind of in the hip. It's very nice to have that. Not need to worry about it. Which one's better is a very tough call. Conveyor mixer saves 1 space by pushing, which is really good, but rapid mixer goes faster, which means that like if a rapid mixer is all that's needed and it's 50% faster versus having 2 conveyor mixers, I think it saves more space overall to have just 1 rapid mixer doing its thing with a conveyor or with a grabber pulling off of it. But I don't know, because then 2 conveyor mixers is 2x the speed versus 1.5x. So you are actually getting faster. Plus it's not that much more space, especially if they're pushing to the same tile stuff. I think this is a-okay for now. Beauty. Okay, I think we can actually do something kind of cool here. Oh, I'll need to actually reach this in order to wash dishes, won't I? You raise an interesting point there, don't you? I am now kind of rich, though. Ready to rejoice and start to actually just buy stuff that I want. Imagine. I'm gonna start slapping down one dartboard per round. Gonna have a conveyor mixer in the back for the cleanup, you know what I'm saying? Another cabinet never hurt anybody. Might be time for ye old reroll, and the fatness of this reroll cannot be understated. Is there anything else I'd want to reroll? I kind of want one more turn to make this. What would I do with 5? I'd want 6 if anything. Maybe I just buy it? I think I'm gonna go on the plan that assumes the conveyor mixer does everything I want it to. I think that's a safe assumption, especially with cooking speeds. So I'm gonna roll the rapid mixer as much as I love its concepts. What am I looking for? I'm looking for soaking sink, or any sink really. Yeah, soaking sink, dish rack, combiner, portioner. Conveyors are still good to hit. A cabinet, a combiner. Yo. Come to me, Mr. Combiner. We're gonna do amazing things. Oh my gosh, are we ever? Portioner is also amazing because I can kind of just turn that into a one turn miracle, you know. Coffee table is very nice for the early stages of this game. Don't really want to reroll it, kind of just want to slam it. 2 combiners for next round is off the chain. It's off the scale. It's off the charts. The automation is going to get pretty complex though, TBH. Oh, how are we going to make... It's like stir fry is built to not be automatable. But I think with enough pots, you can break that. I think this is good for now. Just keep going on the path. Is there anything else I'd want to buy? Leftover bags are always kind of okay, but because they can't get taken off banquet halls. By the way, this is a banquet run. So at some point I want to get my banquet halls to help solve some stuff. But because I can't get the banquet halls at the moment, I think we're good. I think we're chilling. Oh, that upgrades to danger. That's a little annoying. Oh well, could be worse. Okay, well that's extremely awkward. But we did it. By the way, these people have to throw the dart like over my head, not hit the conveyor mixer, and then hit the startboard back here. This is a highly skilled restaurant. Another blueprint cabinet is absolutely crazy. The game's trying to tell me something. The game's trying to tell me, let's make a truce. Let's not fight. Let's do things together. And I'm saying, all right, bud. So in theory, I now do not need to add rice to the stir fry anymore, which is a big QOL improvement. Stack up another dartboard. Feel the progress creeping in. Make that slightly easier to grab, which means I can go back to fully blocking the mess created by these, which is fantastic. I have another combiner I can buy, right? Yes, right here. Slam that down there and grab the grabber. Slam another conveyor mixer. I have no money. Okay, that's fine. I think I've bought everything that I care about today, I believe. That needs to be upgraded. This needs to not be upgraded. This needs to go in there so that gets normal duplicated. I just need to put the woks on here. I no longer have to put the rice in the things, which is amazing. And I believe we continue to chill as necessary. You know what? We don't begin. Everybody gets 3. Everybody gets 3. I didn't rotate the phone. Don't you know you're supposed to rotate the phone? Didn't your mom ever teach you how to rotate the phone when you were a kid? What kind of a scrub are you not rotating the phone? Okay, we're good. Oh wait, I'm gonna turn a combiner into a portioner. Yuck. All right, that's fine. It's fine. That's fine. I continue to baffle myself with being embarrassing, but that's okay. Crap. Wait, I want CB. Oh my gosh, I gotta pay attention, man. I gotta lock in, as they say. 2 C's, huh? It's a little awkward. It's a little aggressive, don't you guys think? Ooh, a C and a B is perfect. So that would be right there. A B in the trap. I feel like I don't have adequate credibility to try and sing that song, so I won't. You want a B, huh? There's your B. Oh, you wanted some corn? You're not getting corn. Leave, weirdo. Bing, bang, boom. More custards middle of the day. The pumpkin pies as a dessert option is an absolute no. Middle of the day if the customer is totally fine. Auto plater is... Ooh. I need like a bunch of these, don't I? I gotta just start hitting that copy button. Control C. Okay. These are portioners, aren't they? Yeah. How disappointing. At the very least, I can slam a combiner here. So I don't need to add broccoli to here, which is cool. If I didn't turn that into a portioner, I'd be able to do the same for the carrots. But in any case, auto plater is here, ready to be copied. Like, I can start rotating some stuff around. I think I'm just gonna slam dartboard, be okay with level 2, not worry about level 3 for now. And once the aesthetic round rolls over, then I can start to say, hey, what a wonderful time today, where we can learn to run and play, and get along with each other. You know, more grabbers are needed. And then we're chilling, as they say, like they say in Brooklyn. Actually, how the F is an auto plater even gonna work? Like, oh, this is gonna be difficult. This is gonna be interesting and difficult. But I believe at some point I'm also gonna want pots, walks, whatever these are. Okay, I can get going. Two B's, understandable. You see, it's a simple crossover pattern. You always have one that's ready to go, and if you ever need both, you simply cross over to the other from either direction. Pot stack. Okay, pot stack is not walk stack. Tell myself that every day. Combiner here is massive QOL. You know, I should have tried to go for like the dumbwaiter teleporter a while ago. I think getting that going would have been simply incredible, but we don't have it, so what am I going to do? More combiners is better. I feel like I'm going to need just a ridiculous number of them. Auto plater, I guess someday. The rest, safety hub, sure. Another conveyor mixer. Now that's an interesting question. I don't know. I don't think I care that much about it. Also think I can start to reroll this other combiner. I think copying one per day should be good enough. I don't know if auto plater even works, because the walk is always there, so it can't add plate to thing because there's a walk in the way. So like you have to combiner with plate when plate is already on a surface from a grabber or something, which is very weird. I don't even know if that works. I'm gonna need a lot of combiners, I guess, is the answer. But I'll keep one auto plater just in case it matters. All right, I think this is also a pretty good roll. Not exactly what I'm looking for. Stacking up plates might be really good in the future. I'm really going for sink though. Sink, dumbwaiter, research desk are really the big ones. Sink gives me the soaking sinks, which I will need eventually. Wash basin fits the bill. Plates can be bought and stored for later. And maybe one more roll. Okay, another plate stack's interesting. Another conveyor, another cabinet. Woof, yeesh. Okay, beauty. More plates, less hates. what I always say. And then we're chilling, right? Everything's working very well. All right, yeah. This the mental load should be a lot easier too for these now that I got the double combiner. Aesthetics around. Perfect time to say goodbye when I come back. Like, yo, day 45. I need to play games with you. It's to aim at you. If I owe you, I blow you to smithereens. Sucker, take one for the team. I need you to remember one thing. I came, I soared, I conquered. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll stop. Record sales, sold out concert. Some other effort if you want this stir fry. Okay, all right, I'm done for real. Got a big row of dartboards to throw over the cooking supplies for them at, called Modern Entertainment. Grabber of the rotating variety dishwasher is not what I'm looking for. I just feel like I'm gonna need like 23,000 combiners, so I'll stack these up. Not like I'm poor or anything. Metal table. Do I want to start stacking them up? I think I do. Stack them up, stack them up. Nothing can go wrong, right? I've got the extra money. I just feel like I'm going to want more than 2 tables eventually. Things are going fairly well here as it is. I also just got customers sit at tables before they're cleared, which is, I think, a big upgrade, honestly. I also have more cabinets than I know what to do with. Not a bad thing. Not a complaint. I think we're chilling. Okay, can't complain. Getting the flow of things. Progress is hidden. Bamboo is a side? We'll take a side. Minus 15% customers for free. No downside. No risk attached, except for I have to like shove a thing of bamboo into my restaurant somewhere to never be seen again by the customers. I'm like hiding the fact that we can serve other foods from them, which I think is, you know, from my perspective, a fantastic strategy. Soaking sink. Okay, finally we got there, which is awesome. It is time to start stacking up these soaking sinks. Honestly, could just throw one right there, I guess. Kind of messed with the flow of things. If I try and incorporate it right now, I think I'm just going to overboom on the safety hobs. Probably don't need as many as I've made, but I got them. I want to keep the metal table around. Don't want to have to try and roll it in the future. I'll keep this around in case I don't. Okay, I don't need the rugs though. Those can be rolled. 1 combiner per round seems great. Start to get rid of some of the riffraff here. I never use tables again. Oh, it has to be metal tables. If I don't have metal tables, I'm in the absolute gutter. So it's metal tables. 100%. A pot stack, not really what I'm looking for. If you can't get more walks, which I don't know if you can, or unconfirmed, could be bad. Honestly, I can just save up and roll tomorrow. I think that's a lot better. Okie dokie. What I can actually do is get a very small amount of automation going here. This does rely on me having angle grabbers, but I do have them up here, so we're chilling. Should also continue on the metal table route. And I think we're valiantly striding ahead. I literally can't call or research today, but I don't need to do either of those things because I have an efficient restaurant. Oh no. Oh, he said everybody gets 4. I didn't turn off a table. It's bound to happen eventually. Let me just throw these tables away so they don't confuse me in the future. Traitorous tables. And I suppose we can make like the phone available if I want it. Should be fine. Honestly, that soaking sink has been doing the Lord's work. Very happy about its existence. Yeah, there's too many plates in the system, unfortunately. Nice. Hot stack display stand. Very interesting piece of technology. Don't know how I'd use it effectively. Feels like more work than it's worth at the current moment. Keep stacking up these soaky sinks. And as long as I can continue to pump out rotating grabbers, then everything should go pretty well. I mean, I might have enough of these safety hobs, honestly, and they're easy enough to like get more of if I need to in the future, so I'm gonna actually roll them. What do I have doubles of here? Oh, more blueprint cabinets. Why not? Okay, I don't need anything. Composter bin is sad. Mixer, yeah, nope, don't need these things. Anything else I want to roll? Not really. I mean, dish rack. I don't even want a dish rack. No, I don't I want like 2 dish racks. Okay, so that's good. What else can we get? These aren't very good. Freezer's interesting. It's one of the ways that I could get another another wok without having more woks. Interesting piece of technology. I don't think it's useful enough though, because it's kind of manual the way that I'd need to like put a wok in a freezer and then take it out every day. Very awkward. Very wok-ward. Dumb waiter. And buffet. Okay, we got rewarded like none other. So, dumb waiter goes here. Buffet begins to do things. Rotating grabber needs to be copied. I believe everything else can get stuffed. Now I'm feeling very good. No phone, feels bad. Okay, nothing to it but to do it. Coffee table, decent. Everything else, trash. Okay, I probably have enough combiners. I have many of them. I think at this point, I can probably rely on like 100% soaking sink for dish cleaning, which is very cool. Buffet is simply the beginning of a revolution. I can slam these 2 dish racks. Call that a day. The teleporter is going to be too expensive, which is fine. It's understandable. Not too much to reroll today, so I'm gonna just keep it light. Eventually I do want the research desk, because discount desk is kind of necessary for teleporter. I just don't make that enough money to buy them raw, so I'll be looking for that. Blueprint desk also would have been great at some point. Copying desk has certainly done its job though, so can't blame him. And I think we can push forward. Oh, I didn't buy with whatever. Wait, that could be important. That could be important. I forgot a thing. Everybody gets 5. Another cabinet, very important. We're very low on cabinets around here. Okay, all right. Okay, that is a day, ladies and gentlemen. Whew. Getting a little scary. Customers can arrive after closing. Add chopped meat to stir fry. Yuck. I do not need another ingredient. Stir fry is interesting. I don't think you can serve it as like one part at a time. But if you can, it means stir fry might be one of the easier automations, crazily. I don't think you can do that though. But there are weird things you can do with automation. Like you can get, apparently you can serve bread without cutting it, which is crazy. I don't know how that works, but I'll take it. Right now I'm on my soaking sink arc. Things are going kind of nice. Another buffet table is good. I think I'll need a minimum of 3 for what I want to do. Stacking up the grabbies. One of these teleporters can get rolled for certain. You know, I think I have enough combiners. If I need more, I'll figure it out, I guess. Bin is in the bin. We can throw this out here. I think I have like a raw mixer I don't really care about. Oh, I have 2 conveyor mixers in here? I don't need 2. I need 1. I think I'm going to start rolling these. I have another one that I'm copying every day, and I might even have another one. So, like, I just got so many cabinets. I'm like losing track of everything. That's just a counter. Yo, that can get double rolled. All right, if this isn't fat enough for you, then I suggest seeking help. Research desk. Yes. Okay, that is amazing news. Everybody needs to be upgraded and copied. Another broccoli does not hurt. Corn does hurt. Don't need it. Having 2 dumb waiters speeds it up tremendously. I will definitely be doing that. And the rest is trash. Okay, I believe every piece is assembled. It just will take time to research and position everything. So let's get that going. Okay. Forgot to start the cooking. Nice. Oh. Okay. What is this rush? Oh my god, triple CB. Okie dokie. Coffee tables coming in clutch there. If I get bigger groups, I'm gonna be sad. Nope, aesthetics round. Save. Okay, which desk did we get? Oh, we sniped the discount desk. That is eternally amazing news. Okay, teleporters now are gonna sit in the seat of the discount poppy. I feel like I should continue to research the discount desk to make it a blueprint desk. And of course, the two grabber a day minimum. Keep stacking up the soaking sinks. I don't think I need to actually push that out, but in case I need them in the future, I'm gonna start to make them. I can start to chuck away these counters. I've never needed them. Okay, one step closer. Also can buy the banquet hall, round that out. Honestly, kind of a nice tool to like push out the amount of you-know-what that I'm you-know-whatting. Let's go. That's not great. Whatever. Okay, that guy is just bugged. Very cool. Glad that you could just sit there and not actually take the order for a while. Really glad that you could defeat the purpose of even having the buffet table. Anyway. Ah, not good. All right, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be a-okay. Figured it out. I'm glad there's like a trigger in my head to remember to come over here at the end of the day. I don't know how it works. I did not set it myself. I might not even be able to like finish this because there's so much to do. Really just want this to hit 2 teleporters and then I'll okay, fine, bro, fine. Probably get one more of these in. Come on, one time, hit the, come on, the teleporter. I think it hit the teleporter. I'm so good at this game. That actually gives me 1 entire teleporter to work with today, which is amazing. Yep, it hit both. I'm a genius. Okay, spend a large chunk of money, but I think it's worth it. Some crazy things I can do. Don't think my brain is ready. I think I need at least like 2 or 3 teleporters to do the things I want to do. Off the bat though, actually maybe, oh man, is my brain big enough? Okay, let me start to noodle. The noodling may commence. Okay, at a high level, I think I might have figured something out. Let me see if the space works out for it. Yeah, I think this is impossible without another teleporter just because of the plates. Man, if only there was like that GitHub, I could like undo this. Just want to go back a version. I guess I could crash the game. That probably is the fastest way to do it. Okay, not much more I can do till I get more teleporters, but teleporters are on the way, so never fear. It's harder and harder to research each day, which kind of sucks. We want a blueprint cabinet. Oh well, we do what we must. You know what? I'm not. Everybody gets 5. I'm not doing this without rugs to prevent the mess from the house. There's the one thing I forgot. I'll take responsibility. Okay. Oh crap. That's bad. Whatever. You want that and broccoli. Okay, we're figuring it out. Okay, sniped. Very nice. I wanted randomly that one thing that I happen to have, so we're happy about that. Thankfully, all the customers are very patient and accepting of the speed of service I provide. Oh my god, double CB, don't do me like that. You know, it seems like today there are substantially more customers than yesterday. Couldn't put my finger on exactly why. Okay. Customers pay based on remaining patience. We'll take it. Conveyor mixer. Bit late, buddy. Already got plenty of folk like you lining out the door. 2 more teleporters. Is a big get. Can't lie about that. Can't argue with a buffet. Seems like I'll need at least a few. Teleporters. Does 2 teleporters do it? It is possible. And do I still have a broccoli? I do still have a broccoli. I'm a genius. That broccoli might be the thing that allows us to do the thing. Does it? Oh my gosh. Plates. The plate situation is, oh my god. Ugh. How do you do that? I don't know if there's a way to get more walks. I haven't seen a single one in rerolls unless I've like missed one earlier, which is totally possible. Happens all the time actually, apparently, according to a lot of what people comment on. I'm scheming in my mind's eye. So many moving parts because I have to do C and B and CB. Because like this will do, in theory, this will do CB, or it'll, excuse me, it'll do C and B independently. Okay, this is where it gets tricky because these will actually have to cook. I can't just add this. This is so tough. I'm like almost all the way there, but there's like one little kink in the way. All I need is a hot. Then I could solve my thing. I could do it. Dang. Ding, dingo, dango, dongo. Ugh, so close. This is very compact though. I can be happy about that at the very least. I don't know, I guess I could just like throw stuff out here and start rolling. I might get like lucky and slam into exactly the thing I'm looking for, which is more pots. Even gonna roll that blueprint cabinet. Okay. Somehow, some way, please give me stir-fry pots. You make stir-fry in a pot stack. Actually gonna look it up. I should, in theory, be able to get more hobs. Or, not hobs, walks. Alright, one time. Another pot stack. Ugh, feels bad. More walks to show up. Wait, blueprint desk. That's amazing. I can just slam that. Okay, I have an idea for a theoretical. It'll get messy though, because I can't I'm not able to easily place a plate here, which I need. Okay, I can probably manage that. It's gonna be weird, but when has anything I've ever done not been very weird? I can be kind of happy with that, honestly. It's pretty cool. If I get a lot of CBs, it'll give me heartburn, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Boy, one of the desks that makes you a clipboard stand, it's right there. It's right there. I don't even have to complain. Hello, clipboard stand. You are part of the family now. God, this restaurant's weird. I love it. Okay, it's gonna be weird. I just have to accept that. Is there any of this other stuff that I want? Probably not. I think that it can all get stuffed once again. Okay, let's get this weird day on the road. Ooh, double CB. Bit scary. 2 more CBs. You hate to see it. Please sprint to get this CB at your Okay, there might be a way to actually like automate that kind of sort of. Getting the walk back into the mix though, that is gonna be tough. Ugh. Yeah, it's gonna be so slow. Yuck. Ugh, pain. And it's asymmetrical, so people over here get screwed. Let's start by moving this back a little bit to give me more space in the front. I can't buy this. Oh no. Oh no. Aye. But I have to be able to grab it from here. Ugh. Okay. Okay, so I just do that and then put it here and then we're good. There's a bit of walking for them to get up here, which scares me. I suppose I can also push this back down again. And you know what? We're hardworking perfectionists, so we're gonna do that. These also can be normal hobs at this point. They could be danger hobs. Very interesting technology. I think most of the day is just going to be making CBs, which is fine. Been there. Man, if I could get just like a singular walk out of this system, which I can with the teleporter, I think, it would revolutionize the entire process. But until then, I'm going to see if this is even possible. I don't know if it is. Okay, things are not fast, but, okay. Oh, this is so sketchy. This is so sketchy. You just can't control the flow of the CBs. That guy got there first. Get it? No. So there's a bit of a sunk cost fallacy going on here of like, I've already put all the effort into making this whole monstrosity make any sense. And in order to make a proper CB, I would kind of need to like dismantle the whole thing, which feels bad. I'm just thinking, is there another way? And there just might be. There might just be a way. It's gonna be janky. Some may even say sketchy, but we'll see. But I need rice. No. Yes. Actually, wait. You can just grab it from here and run it. Then I'll have like a dedicated walk, but it won't be able to get rice. Oh, do I teleport the rice? I guess. Do I have enough grabber? Hey, part of me is thinking I go back to the old setup and just like figure this out in a different way, I guess. Yeah, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna simplify the universe. Will not be full auto, but it'll be pretty good. Few more rugs would have been a smart call. Okay, this build will get me there, I think. Just gotta actually serve. Most awkward is gonna be here, which is the CB, but it shouldn't be too bad. Their question is, where do I put the plates? So I have to go like plate things or plate things or plate things or like, maybe I just move it up one because I can, I think. All right, the most awkward is gonna be serving from here all the way over to here. Maybe I move this all over one. Alrighty, this show can get on the road. Gulp. Let's try it. Oh, not gonna work. It ain't gonna work because I put the Brock. Everybody gets 6. Okay, that should work. Walk. Oh, I did it. I did it. I did it. Yes. Okay, B and B. I gotta be there. I gotta be. Where's that guy going? Oh, no. Everybody gets 7. The table at the very top wasn't. All right. Hopefully the blueprint table hits walk again. Okay, well, at least we know it's in there. At least we know that we have a chance when we're fat rolling. All right, take 3. C and CB. If only those like actually matched what it said in the stir fry, I wouldn't have to like do a conversion in my brain to make sure I'm hitting the right thing. Oh my god, walk. Oh, let's go. Okay, just don't screw up today. Three C's is very awkward. Please leave one time. 2 B's, also very awkward. Please leave. So many customers. Oh, okay. I realized I've done something very dumb. I can no longer make a... you know what? Screw it. Oh my gosh, more CDs. Jeez. All right, now we're rolling. Now we're rolling. More CBs, bro. Chill. Should have done this on the other walk. Oh well. Oh my gosh, please leave. CB, okay. All right, well, you guys have fun. I got research to do. Start screaming if you need anything. Okay, we've done it. More walks acquired. I think I might be able to hit my final form. Become indestructible. Oh, look at that. No one thought it was possible. At least I didn't. 2 tellies, huge upgrade. Rotating grabber, 1 more sink for the road. Probably don't need many more buffets. But this walk is vital, crucial, amazing, monumental. Okay, now we have to go back to the setup that we had previously. Now the question is, do I have enough grabbers? I buy 2 more. Actually, bigger question, how am I going to get plates to the banquet and also feed the banquet? Stuff it needs. I feel like I need like 1 trillion more grabbers. I think I buy the walks. I think I simply must. Okay, I imagine this can work well enough. The big difference here is simply that I will be able to cook all of the stuff cook the CB without the need for walks from the other setup, which is great. Another blueprint desk. It's very exciting. More walks would be amazing. I'm just gonna say I have enough blueprint cabinets here to make the assertion. Okay, big roll. So Danger Hob is very interesting because with this setup, it's actually better, at least for 2 of the 3 things. I guess carrots also are pretty good. I'll take a conveyor for certain. And I think we can load back up with that. Okay, more grabbers, please. And thank you. Actually, I do need a way to put the plates into the system because I need 1 more grabber. Maybe I just be okay with this for now. Then the walks I can do by hand, I suppose. It should be fine, right? I mean, it'd be a little faster if I had it the other way around, but whatever. I would love to have more plates in the system too, even. If somewhere there's like an unnecessary grabber, I just don't think there is any. Okay, let's see if we can make this work. Wait. I didn't set up the rugs. There were 30 other things to pay attention to. You missed one. Can't win them all. Okay, now we can do it. Combiner. I need more combiners. Wait. What? What is happening? Did I do a stupid? I might have done a stupid. What is going on? What is going on? Oh, yeah, yep. Yeah, that's what even is that? What's the goal here? Okay. This to go there means this can go here. No, I literally can't go there. Okay, this I think works. I only have 1 thing cutting carrots, which is slightly scary. Also just noticed I will need that to actually grab the broccoli, but otherwise, I mean, this should be totally fine. Okay, it's about CB o'clock, I suppose. Okay, that guy's losing his mind already. Great. Despite all my spite. All right, what if I'm just more attentive? What if I just play better? Can I do it? Can I do it if I just play better? The answer might be yes. Oh my, okay. Really? Can we just have a break from ordering exactly the same thing over and over? To screw over that 1 table because he's slightly farther is so annoying. I guess, like, yeah, it's technically possible. I hate it. I hate it. It's stupid. It's unlikely. Actually, is it likely if you roll 2 1/3 like 5 times in a row? Or like each proc is 2 chances at 1/3. It'd be 1 minus 66% squared. It's probably around 50% or something. Kind of like someone throwing pennies at you and they all end up heads. That's what it feels like, at least. Can a teleporter save me? I don't think so. And this distance save me? Maybe. Plus, at least with this, carrots are getting cut independently, which does make it slightly faster. The issue is never really that. It's more like the people here can't get here faster than the people here, than the people here order. It's the ordering. It is the ordering of the ordering, ironically enough. It makes me sad. It make me sad. If I could get the rice. Honestly, I could just hand load the dishes. Maybe that's the fix to make this just ever so slightly faster. But now it blocks my research. Why they gotta make stir fry like this? All right, let's just try it weird. If it doesn't work, we'll find a way to make it work. Oh my god, it's the smart grabbers are sometimes pretty dumb. They just grab anything, even if it's not quite chopped. Okay. Oh, walk right off the bat, blessed. Okay, dude, run for that CB. Don't let me catch you slacking. Okay, we've hit a bit of a CB snag. You hate to see it. Oh, everybody wants one. Fantastic. Could you just be original and order something other than a CB, you weirdo? Where are my plates? Where is it really that slow? What is this? Oh my, okay. All right, fine. One hob to cook the, maybe I make that the danger hob. Maybe that's the fix. Maybe that's the fix. Maybe that is the fix. I mean, the plate situation's also gonna be sketchy because I ain't cleaning fast enough because I don't have enough grabbers. It making me upset. I don't know. Let's try it with Danger Hob. See if that somehow is the magic cure we've been looking for. All right. Well, that thing plows out CBs, so can't be too sad about that. Oh, wait, that's what was wrong. I'm only using one thing to wash dishes. That's why it was so sketchy. Okay, this is what happens when you have like a 5-hour run. There you go. Well, also I can save a grabber if I do that, which, oh my gosh, I've been looking for a grabber to save. Oh, why don't I just do it like this? Okay, it is now time. Walk. Thank you. Okay, look at that. We're crushing it. This is not quite full automation, but it's pretty swanky. It's pretty cool. Man, where's the phone? I could do some calling. I definitely did not prioritize the phone when figuring all this out for hopefully obvious reasons. Did not think I would need it. And they are actually stealth good, because I need so many of them. All right, Danger Hobs are the future of this franchise. Also, can we talk about none of these people want onions with their stir fry? We did it. Got some goodies. It's goodies. Okay, I think we can go back to teleporting our dishes, which I think will be good. So this will allow people to go around the right side. Oh, here's the phone. Go around the right side here to get broccoli, which I think is a faster path. Or like these two individuals, maybe even this guy, which is nice. A lot of grabbers that I would like to purchase. Do also get, I think I have enough sinks, but I do also get a few more metal tables. They probably will get used at some point. If they don't, that's fine. Give me to grab another set of teleporters. I think for this round, I'm going to do the same thing and manually do the CBRs. CBR? Yeah, carrot, broccoli, rice. Hey, I got it. Fair wants to be upgraded, and we can oblige. And I think you know what I'm setting up for here. One extremely fat roll. Get fat! Discount desk, blueprint desk. Wow, very cool. Wait, did I roll the wok? Am I an idiot? Somebody tell me I stuffed the wok. Okay, it's not the end of the world. Can I always get another one? So there was a blueprint desk here. Is that a gonzo? Whatever. There. Hello. Danger Hobulus. Hello. I would love to duplicate you. Fancy cloth, maybe in another life. Carrots, actually, like, kinda good. I might need them. And really here I'm looking for wok. Oh, I hit the danger hob. Do I really need to roll? What would I get? I already got a bunch of conveyors. I don't really need wok. In fact, after tomorrow, I can make like a very, what would I call it? Very independent setup. Still quite a lot of legs on this run, honestly. A lot of things I can be improving, which is crazy because it's overtime day 15. It's taking me like 6 hours already. Yeah, 5 hours, 11 minutes. Okay. One more unmas day. Actually, let me fill up these cabinets too. The fat rolls never cease to provide. All right, this time if I get a wok, try not to roll it. Okay. Should have put the phone right here. Would have been perfect. Also, we can see the power of not needing to clear tables to have people sit down. It's so powerful here. Saves me so much room. Cherry pie as a dessert. I don't think so. Customers slowed by messes. I don't think that does too much. It does push me in the direction of wanting to get more coffee tables, certainly, but also more rugs. Clear the landing space for those attempting to munch. Have a bunch more grabbers, and I think this will allow me to have truly something very cool, which is the full automation of this. The one question mark remaining is the plating situation. However, teleporters might be able to fix that. I'm just gonna buy this rug. Another exciting development here is these danger hobs, which should work totally fine because there will always be enough space in theory and in practice, right? Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, this should be the full automation in the flesh. They said it couldn't be done. They said it was impossible. They said, don't even try. Don't even think about it. But I thought about it and I tried. Here we are. Now, it is a little awkward. People will have to run around this to get up here. But I mean, if you think about all the moving parts that are happening, and that's like the worst part of this, it's pretty decent, you gotta admit. More coffee tables should help. And we're just looking at more grabbers tomorrow. Can't complain about. And that'll hopefully allow me to start using these metal tables the way that I would like. So praise be. Also, a floor cleaner tomorrow will be something I'll probably be looking for to help move customers around a little bit better. All right, praise be. There's people going to the top. Does that matter? It'll probably end up mattering for like speed reasons. Maybe it won't. Oh, it'll end up for plate reasons. That's why. All right, everyone gets 9. Okay. Look at that automatic stir fry. I never thought I'd see this, honestly. I just thought it like took too much, but here we are. Of course, these customers are gonna have a heck of a time getting to the broccoli. Are there this many people? All right, this hub, everybody pray for it to become a danger hub. What did I say? Smart hub. That's not a thing. Should be a thing. Would love a smart hub. Be cool. More teleporters. All right, this run has been going on so long that I have to go eat IRL dinner. But first, the fattest, beautifulest roll you've ever seen. Actually, like, really need something to clean the floors, weirdly. Definitely, though, I should continue to add tables to the equation. I think that gets a little awkward. It's just the total amount of distance needed to travel to get to a given food item for a given customer. Put this here. There can't make mess here, which is cool. Coffee table here is a little dangerous. It's funny. I think I can also extend my dishes by one washer to help compensate for the new amount of customers. We'll probably eat slightly faster and expect to have slightly more dishes. All right, walks. Or I guess danger hob would be a pull. That would be a snipe. Oh, a smart grabber. Wasn't that helpful? Rest of this, I mean, kitchen floor protector. Can't scoff at that. I have so many things I want to duplicate. I guess this is one of them. Rest of this, not amazing. I guess I can stuff a research desk to deliver even more blueprints, which is cool. All right, let's see if we can handle 3 tables with this setup. Did get that danger hob, which is awesome. There are so many ingredients that go into the stir fry that it actually, for the RBC, it has to be cooked in 2 steps. It's kind of funny. Well, I screwed up by putting my clipboard into the teleporter. I can no longer grab it. That sucks a lot. Well, it's been such a long time in this run. I actually have to go eat IRL dinner. Okay, dinner has been acquired, and now I think we just keep going. Hope that tomorrow we're able to get some floor cleaning stuff. And I think if we can get like 2 more sets of teleporters, we can do some cool stuff. Just gonna double check to see if there's anything I forgot. Oh yeah, that's right. I threw my clipboard into the abyss. So funny. All right. Oh, we'll walk right off the bat. How beautiful. Oh man, please leave. Oh, jeez, that was close. Oh my god, the timer? Hello? Can you please leave? All right, we're not done here. Okay, new technology. I got everything out because I want to roll them to try and get some... Oh my god, I sniped a robot mob. Wow, that was fast. Amazing. I think I'm also going to try and get a... increases movement and prevents spills. I mean, that seems pretty decent if I can upgrade it, which I think I can. Okay, and then robot mob, I'm going to slam and absolutely trap in the rest of this so the robot mob doesn't go rogue. I'm also going to trap it here so that it, you know, if it does end up going to the top, it won't stay there for, it won't try and like go up here. And now I think I should have enough power to get through this level. All right, let's test it. And now for the technology you were unprepared for, which is the actual mop. Wait, you go so fast with the mop. What the heck? This is faster than normal speed? Wait, the mop's amazing? I've like literally never used it before. Okay, that went very well. Bunch more grabbers. I think we've hit the point where like I can start to get rid of stuff I know I'm not gonna need. This danger hob is massive. Oh, nice. Robot buffer. Very cool. I would absolutely love to have one of these. Definitely overboomed on these safety hobs, which I'm fairly certain I don't need any of anymore. Guess I'll keep one just in case. Okay, this is looking a lot better in the tabling situation. All right, this should work very nicely. Oh, I did a silly. Forgive me for I have sillied. Silly is right there. No, it's not silly. Imagine that. That can go there. This doesn't need to be there. Go there. All right, let's try it again. Wait, how? Why are they? What? It still isn't. Did I pick up their table and Everybody gets 11. There. That. Take 3. Got the walks. Let's go. You roll up to a place like this at midnight, you order stir fry and potatoes. They don't give you any potatoes, they just give you some stir fry. Then they say leave. How you feeling? Because these people, they're feeling pretty good. Oh man, 20% less patience. I think pumpkin pies is like kind of impossible at this point. Try it. Okay, let's lock in the walks. So we now actually have enough walks, one for each type of food. I want to lock this in before I forget that it exists like last time. And it's actually been so long, it's bedtime. Can you believe that? It's time for bed. So see you tomorrow. And it's day 2. Welcome back, everybody. I guess just me, but I'm out here. We're getting down to the point of the game where every little piece of space matters. So I'm going to try to respect that and make things happen. Okay, I think this is pretty good. I can actually, let me use this to block the way for the little cleaner here. I think that'll work a little bit better so that this table doesn't get mad that there's a sink too close to them. I also want to block like as much of the way to get here as possible. This whole stretch is potentially going to get very dirty. Okay, and I think tomorrow when I get 2 more sets of teleporters, I can do kind of a cool rebuild of some sort. So I'll think about that. Today I just need to worry about, can I service 6 tables now that I have 4 pots for each main dish and danger pots? That'll be the question. One thing to note as well, this is potentially a fire hazard because if I have 1 sitting here, 1 here, that means the 1 cooking here can actually back up and start a fire, which is really, really bad. So I guess you can do it like this to have more. That doesn't fix the problem though. I need more room between here and here. Awkwardly. I mean, there's no reason that can't closer to everybody, right? I guess the plates coming out is a problem. What a weird problem. Too many pots. I mean, I guess I can just push everything back over 1 like it was before. Just don't want to do that. If I have 2 surfaces though, this should be fine. It'll put 2 of the pots on here and the other 2 like rotate around. So for now, like I think that solves it, as weird as it looks. I'm gonna actually practice mode just to make sure everything still like functions. Okay, I mean, we're looking pretty good. The like this here takes a second to get going, but otherwise I bet this will be totally fine. And let's just see how it goes. Nice. Okay, I now have, I think, enough sets of teleporters to do something kind of cool. I think. We'll see. I'll have to play around with the space a little bit. Okay, I think this is probably up there for at least what I want to do for this round. A few more grabbers, I can actually add a few more tables, so I'll be doing that too. But this, I think, is very good, very good for now. Might just tweak just a little bit here for future proofing, but otherwise, I think this is looking pretty sweet. Let's see how it goes. All right, everything's going great. We got the round that will just give us rugs naturally, which is pretty sweet. Also got a conveyor that we can ostensibly do things with. More teleporters. Honestly, I don't think there's much more to do with teleporters. I guess I still buy the teleporters in case there's anything cool that I missed that I can do with them. Did I even copy the other one? Getting so squeezed over here. That's fine. I'm not sweating losing one of them. If I did have another box here, just in case I care about it. I could move all of my dishwashing up, which would give me room in here. Might be kind of an interesting thing to do. I think I'll save that though. Don't need to do it right off the bat. All right, let's continue our adventure. Oh, there's a guy who's not going to get his stuff. Okay. Calling might be a bad idea. Also, probably have to wait until I can get all of the floor to be not dirty before I can call consistently. All right, let's keep going here. Also, duplicating the mops would have been a smart idea. The auto mops, I should say. Okay, everybody ordering CB is like really, really bad. If we could... Okay, do you see your screen right now? It's 90% CB. It's actually crazy. It's actually crazy. What is happening? Oh my gosh. Disgusting. I mean, it might be fine. Ah. All right, well, this is a signal that I can't handle some number of tables. Yeah, it's not happening. Really unlucky, honestly. There's one thing I can do to help a little bit with that, I think, aside from just cutting tables, which I'll probably do anyway, but... stupid smart crappers are so annoying, man. Oh my gosh, I'm out of position. Just give me crane mode and practice mode one time. All right, what I'm doing here is I'm putting CB plate. So basically I'm plating it, which means that technically there's a bigger possible total buffer to here, if that makes sense. Like we can have up to 3 plates with the CB on it and 4 walks with the CB on it instead of just 4 walks and 1 plate. So that should help with the speed of the backstock of getting people their CBs, because apparently that's like sometimes like 90 people order CBs and like that's just a normal thing. Even though statistically you'd look at that and you go, hey, that's really, really unlikely to see like 7 CBs on the screen and nothing. Anyway, like, come back, old man, deep breaths. All right. Wait, did CB break? Wait, what? Inspecting for analysis. How did... Okay, that I'm gonna watch that tomorrow and see if that happens again, because that looks like a bug. All right, I'm gonna watch that thing, because how did a walk end up on teleporter number 6? You tell me, watching it like a hawk. Oh, he barely got it. Okay, we're safe. A bunch of people wanted broccoli. They still do, which is a little scary. There we go. Desks can only be used once per day. Well, it's about that time. However, game, I believe it's too late for you to try and nerf me because I have so many things already. Blueprint desks can fill in for some of what I need. So I have like a million of these. So I can just reroll for what I need. So I believe we will be fine. Also, duplicated a conveyor here. Interestingly, there's actually a spot where a conveyor is better than a grabber, which is right here because it won't grab off of this tile, which is actually the behavior that I want so that I can do this. Because otherwise, pot would come here, then it would get grabbed off, and then it would become part of this pot loop, which I don't want. Now we're completely fine. Also, I can push this up here to really, you know, push all the back stuff into the back as much as I possibly can. And might need to push this out just a little bit because I do now want to have essentially more like 2 of these per 2 buffet tables. Hey, I said it right. Per item. So we'll have like 2 broccolis, 2 carrots, and then 2 CBs over here. It's a little awkward because the CBs feel a little far away at that point from the tables on the far left. So it's a little iffy how I'm going to want to do this. I wonder if I try and like make this go here and then try and have these be like sideways. Is something like this working? Okay, so now at least on its face, we have more places for people to get and eat the food, which in a perfect world also increases throughput. I'm a little scared still to open up these spaces. Also, there's a little bit of awkwardness where like when someone takes this food moves 1 tile. That is a little unfortunate. Also, these will need to be smart grabbers, right? Because they're not necessarily going to be food on this yet. So that kind of sucks. If only we could get our smart angled grabbers. All right, let's maybe scratch that plan at least for these 2, but we can keep it for CB at least. We can also make 2 more copying desks, which is actually kind of sick because it means I can get 3 copies per day, even though I have the debuff. Big fan of. And what do I want to copy? Well, the floor protectors would be a good start. Sure. Might as well buy this buffet in case anything crazy happens and I want it in the future. Otherwise, this is looking good. Wait, it happened again. All right, we gotta... What the heck? Who made this game? What is this bug? We have to test something, which is going to be if you have a cooked meal and you combine it on an empty teleporter, does that do something? Because that makes no sense. It shouldn't combine with a teleporter, which I'm thinking is what's happening, but I suppose we'll see how to test this. Make plates not route. Do that. All right. But yeah, look, it's not combining. It doesn't... How is it? What is this bug? I guess I just pray that a pot doesn't end up here. Because yeah, the only thing pointing to this is the combiner and the fact that plates teleport here. There's no other thing. This is not a grabber. This is a conveyor. It will not grab off this tile. All right, well, maybe we can just watch it closely and see where the bug happens. I mean, plates is actually great. One thing I've noticed is the banquet hall, actually, the 2 banquet halls for CB actually does help, because if 2 people are going for the food, the plate of food that's behind the one that gets taken stays on the banquet hall for a second, which means that the person behind the person who gets the first food doesn't immediately start running back to their table. They start running to the second table, and then they can eventually get back to the first table. So that's actually kind of cool tech, and I'm thinking about how I can get space for C and B to have that type of thing going on as well. Oh, it happened. Why is there a pot on number 4? Can someone explain this to me? What in the F is this? Oh my god, but we'll figure out what is going on. At least I can fix it because I can run all the way over there. Honestly, another rice would be great. I think I've been sleeping on that. I lost. What? Well, okay, all right. Timeout. I was watching the CB. Okay, I was watching it diligently, as you do. I didn't see what is. All right, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just manifest what I had wanted to make. I'm gonna need some smart grabbers. You know, there's something nice about having the 2 table stacks, so I think I might try going back to that to see how it feels. Okay, I think this will be cool, and I want to see how it functions. And if we get the weird pot glitch, then I'm screwed. That's all there is to this. All right, let's try it. The pot, look at number 6. Anyway, what do I do with the walk? Like, I guess I should do it like this to make it. Oh my gosh, look, I'm right next to where the thing actually gets made. That's crazy. Also, there's an issue where I should actually move this over one, weirdly enough, because I would prefer that this not go on this not be on the tables, because I don't want this table to randomly get served for people over here. Like, I want them to kind of like have to take the journey to get up here and whatever. All right, let's see if this cannot bug one time. It happened. It happened. Gosh, should have been watching it a little bit more closely. Wait, it's back. What? Oh, you know what? I think I figured it out. I think I figured it out. I don't know if I have to. Yeah, I think I have to. I think I have to. Okay, it probably isn't a bug. Instead, what's happening is the slowness of the grabbers is screwing me over. So, if grabbers could grab every tick, then it would be grab, and you're totally fine. However, that is not exactly how it works. Actually, I think if I do this, it solves the problem. So what was happening was this would grab, then it would put onto here, then it would go through to 6. Pretty sure that's what's happening. However, if I put this here, I think what ends up happening is that the walk can always get into the storage here. We'll never have to wait for, like, if it was like this, there might be a pot here that it's like waiting for. So I'm gonna see if this fixes it. I've been freaking out about a silly thing for a long time, but I think I've figured out how to solve it. Hopefully that does it. We'll see if my assumptions are correct. Oh, wait, oops. Screwed up the plates. Everybody gets 19. All right, all in today's work. At least this is just a thing I commonly fumble. There. All right, take probably like 10. This day is just cursed. Okay, a lot of CB enjoyers kind of... Oh my gosh. This is gonna... So it's gotta be... Oh my gosh, dude, why? Oh my god, he got there. We're saved. Holy... Oh, the other guy. Alright, you know what? I think that's a signal to me. We got the full auto. We did the stuff. There's more to optimize. But, I think I kind of don't want to push my limit there. I think that's a good enough. I've been going for like 10 hours total for this run, so yeah. Toodles.